Do you have that big project that you need to get done? Can't find the drive within you to get it started? Well, you're not alone. People all over the world experience lack of motivation from time to time. There are days that we lose the desire or willingness to do something because of many different factors around us. And if you're just like me and everyone else, you know how this can be very damaging to our work. With a bit of research mixed with some of our past work experiences, we have looked into the biological, emotional, social, and cognitive forces that affect our behavior. Whether it is a small task or a big project, our aim is to guide you with goal-oriented solutions that will assist you in staying motivated day in and day out. Here are 9 highly effective ways to stay motivated. Set goals. Setting goals is a proven technique in keeping us motivated. From small goals such as getting the dishes done, for example, to bigger ones such as filming a movie, setting goals and trying to achieve them programs our brain to react positively. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter in our brain known to be responsible for our motivation towards achieving certain goals. It is a reward system embedded in our brain that rewards us with a good feeling whenever we are pursuing an objective. For example, if we want to get something to eat, our brain releases dopamine as we go on a search to getting our food. Once we get close to getting it, our brain releases even more dopamine. The closer we are in getting the food, the more dopamine is released, and once we finally get the food, the release of dopamine finally stops. Once this cycle ends, we tend to look for new goals as our brain once again looks for that good feeling we felt when dopamine was being released. By setting goals and trying to achieve them repeatedly, our brain creates neural paths which deepens even more every time we do it. As a result, we create habits that keep us motivated by making us feel good every time we set goals and try to achieve them. Create a plan. Creating a plan helps us envision what we will be going through when we set new objectives. This helps us visualize the step-by-step direction and probable path we will take as we aim to tackle goals. It allows us to primarily experience the act in our heads, while at the same time, it increases the probability of it becoming a success. When we plan things out, it allows us to break the main objective into smaller achievable parts, also referred to many as chunking. Through this, it will allow us to track and recognize our progress, and as we achieve each and every small part, we feel a sense of accomplishment in each of these phases. This will help us sustain our motivation levels from carrying through until the end, and it will prevent us from burning out. Positive surroundings. Our surroundings play a very important role on our feelings, and if we are trying to keep our motivation levels up, it is important that we make sure we have a surrounding that encourages positive energy. Our surroundings lift up our mood and create a vibe that infects us. These factors include a wide range of things that include the people around us, the ambiance, the lighting, noise level, temperature, and so on. Overall, when we put all these together, it creates a certain atmosphere that affects our comfortability, thus affecting our mindset and motivation. When we surround ourselves with positive and energetic people, quickly we are influenced by these qualities and find ourselves sharing the same energy they reverberate. People's drive and motivation are infectious, and it is only a matter of time that we adapt to the same level of positivity they bring. Similarly, the place around us can affect our motivation positively or negatively. We have to ensure that we remove distractions that can bother us and interrupt our focus, because distraction is usually the beginning of losing our focus, thus causing motivation levels to go down. In all cases, we must strive to create an environment of positivity that is harmonious to the path of the objectives and goals we are trying to meet. Build and keep momentum. Momentum is a concept in physics which means the continuous movement of mass. In our daily lives, when we say to build momentum, it often refers to as the continuous act or behavior of moving towards a desired direction. When we build and keep momentum in tasks that we set out to do, the repetitive behavior often removes most of the resistance we encounter. We are left with moving through the task one step at a time with ease and fluidity at a great success rate. This momentum that we have becomes an advantage in moving from one phase to another without having the feeling of exerting too much effort, thus making it appear to ourselves that resistance to the goal is no longer present, or is making very little impact in stopping us. With momentum on our side, we are able to feel the progress and achievement of each of the stages. It gives us a good feeling of accomplishment. Momentum is a powerful force that can bring us from one point to another repeatedly, thus making it difficult for any inside or outside factors to stop us. Plot your progress. You are your own best motivator. Other people and surroundings can influence our motivation levels, but ultimately, it is the fire within us that moves us to act and perform. Through goal setting and plotting our progress, we will be able to nurture our motivation, allowing us to step from one position to the next level. Plotting our progress allows us to continuously seek the challenges each stage of our plans have. We become accountable for every step of our plans until all parts are achieved and the goals become a reality. Realizing our dreams this way becomes more achievable. Not only do we have our direction laid out, our momentum carrying us through, but also by plotting our progress, we give ourselves proper feedback in order to improve our performance. Plotting our progress allows us to see our mistakes and gives us the opportunity to adjust for future challenges. Support network. A support network can be useful in staying motivated. When we have a support network, we have an audience that is looking at the projects we set on to do. They can support us by cheering us on, giving us words of encouragement, and warning us of any problems that we may encounter. In addition to this, having a support group also puts weight and importance on our actions. When we set a new goal, our support group is like an audience watching our every move. We become accountable on our performance, and our behavior changes dramatically. Nobody wants to be seen as a failure, weakly unable to overcome obstacles. As a result, we want to prove to ourselves and others that we can accomplish what we set out to do. Not only does our support group want us to succeed, but internally we also don't want to let their expectations down. Consequently, this impacts our behavior as it naturally drives up our motivation. Keep it fun. Keeping our task fun is a great way to stay motivated. When we keep things fun and exciting, our tasks become something that we look forward to on a regular basis. By approaching things differently or creating new ways to perform the task we have at hand, we go through a different experience as what we've previously gone through. It's as if we're experiencing something for the first time, thus keeping our interest high all throughout. One way we can make things fun is by including other people to contribute and help. We can ask positive and energetic people to take a part in our projects, and most often this brings creativity as different minds become involved. Another way to keep things fun is by introducing a challenge or a game in which participants will have to solve a certain problem or provide a solution to overcome a hurdle. By doing this, we keep ourselves engaged and we encourage people to apply their thoughts and their actions, thus allowing creativity, insight, and talent to come out. When all these become part of the project, the overall atmosphere surrounding the project becomes fun and exciting, and as a result, we become interested and our motivation levels stay high. Use a reward system. Using a reward system can improve people's motivation. When rewards are included in goals and given upon completion of certain tasks, it allows individuals to envision the project and visualize success. Achievement of the desired performance can be attained as there is motivation to reach the reward. The drive for incentives and reinforcement allows people to be motivated. Be careful, however, as there are sometimes disadvantages in using a reward-based approach. People may be addicted to the rewards and focus on these rather than the actual task. At the same time, if done repetitively, it may also lose impact and decrease effectiveness as it no longer comes as a surprise to the individual. Make sure to use the reward system appropriately and make sure that your focus still remains on the task itself rather than the reward. Focus. Stay in the zone. Nothing is more effective than focus. When we give 100% of our attention into something, great things happen. We are able to direct creativity and energy into the task at hand. By staying in the zone, we are able to deeply engage in what we are doing. This allows us to fully analyze and give well-thought-of solutions to obstacles hurdled along the way to success. To be able to effectively focus, we need to stop multitasking and block out distractions. A better approach would be to focus on one thing at a time. Starve your distractions by dividing your project into smaller parts and honing into each one separately. As we address each individual part with intent focus, the standard of our performance improves, thus giving us better results. These improved results will fuel our motivation and will keep us ready and excited for more challenges. Take care of your mental health. Our mental health is vital to keeping us well motivated. When we have a good mental health, harmony and balance is present. We carry a positive outlook in what lies ahead and we are ready to face all challenges that we will encounter. Our motivation levels depend on our mental stability and resiliency. With a good mental health, we are able to step away from negativity and bounce back from any setbacks we encounter. We are also able to prevent such things like anxiety, worry, depression, laziness, and so on, all which can derail us from maintaining high motivation levels and achieving our goals. So remember, take care of your mental health because a strong and healthy mind can do anything it focuses on. Well, there you go, FQers. As you try to achieve your goals in making your dreams a reality, we hope our motivational tips will be able to assist you in conquering whatever you put your mind into. We would like to congratulate you in going this far into pursuing your dreams and wish you all the success in your endeavors. If you like this video and wish to see more like it, make sure you click subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be updated whenever we post a new video.